Tell me why this movie for you. Are you a spiritual man? Did you like the spiritual element of the movie, or was it something else that drew you to it?
Well, I like the idea of working with Denzel
Mm-hmm.
because he was involved. He was already on, you know, before I came along.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Hughes brothers
Yeah.
too, and they've
Did
not
you like
really.
Menace to Society?
Yeah,
You
and
did?
I liked American Pimp, but you know, maybe I'm a small minority. I thought it was a very interesting kind of window.
That's great. I love that.
Like a window into
Uh-huh.
a small world.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was, but I thought that they did it really well. And there were elements I liked from Hell.
Uh-huh.
So they're very interesting filmmakers. So the combination of working with Alan and Albert
Yeah.
and someone who is as prolific,
Right.
really, as revered as Denzel, who I've watched and have been a fan of since I've been watching movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a great cocktail.
I'm going to tell him that you said you were watching him since you were a little boy.
Not since I was a little boy. I never. See how these things get twisted. You know, it's not right.
This is not right. Well, Denzel's wife would like to talk to you about something because Denzel said working with Oldman is like having good sex. Do you want to tell us about anything?
Well, you know, I could talk about this, and we're at the right hotel to talk about it, because we know what goes on here, don't we?
That is quite a compliment.
That was
quite.
That is.
a compliment.
I've likened working
Yes.
with Denzel to playing tennis with someone who is like a really good tennis player,
Mm-hmm.
but he's
taken it to a new level.
He's taken it to a new. I mean, there's balls involved in both, but he's really taken it. He's taken it somewhere else. That was a very flip little. I remember. I was next to him when he said that, and he said it was like good sex, and he said it at Comic-Con.
But also, it says that you agreed.
I may have agreed. I'm not sure.
You may have been drinking that day.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. I'd have to look at the tape. I'll re-look at the tape.
Let's talk about the huge surprise twist in this movie.
I can't talk about that. I can't. There's two things I can't talk about: the surprise twist and Batman 3. Can't talk about those things.
When do you start shooting Batman?
I can't talk about that.
I'll get back to that. But this is one of those twists. Can we say kind of like The Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
we
got
can say that.
sort of it's got that, and then you can interpret
Mm-hmm.
it how you want. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because you get the twist,
Right.
and then you kind of like review
Right.
what you've seen.
Absolutely. When you got to the twist in the script, did you
Yeah.
go back?
You
Yeah.
kind of do.
Yes.
Yeah. But then of course then I worked with Denzel, and then you say, so how are you handling this thing?
Right.
And all those incredible things that you do.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then he's got his sort of own personal kind of take on it of
Right.
what he can and what he can see and what he
Yes.
can't see.
Yes.